Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and today we're going to be going over the 2020 Ram 1500 Bighorn Night Edition versus a Laramie Night Edition. And basically the question I'm going to answer is it really worth paying all the extra dough to go to the Laramie over the Bighorn when both of these trucks look crazy? But anyways, we're going to do a walk around on both the trucks back to back, and then I'm going to sum things up with which truck I think is better to go for. As always, a big shout out and thank you to Larry Miller, Dodge Ram, Jeep Chrysler here in Sandy, Utah for providing us with the trucks. Check out their inventory in the link below. Let's get into the video. Looking under the hoods of both the trucks, let's head over to the Laramie Night Edition. First and foremost, go over the engine on the truck. So you can see this has the naturally aspirated 5.7 liter Hemi V8, 395 horsepower, 410 pound-feet of torque. This one has the e-torque system as well. That's all routed through an 8-speed automatic transmission. The Bighorn Night Edition over here has that same 5.7 liter Hemi, does not have e-torque. So fuel economy on the Bighorn, 15 around town, 21 on the highway. Whereas fuel economy on this is going to be 17 around town, 22 on the highway. Engine options are identical to the trucks. You can get a 3.6 liter V6, 5.7 Hemi, 5.7 Hemi e-torque, and the EcoDiesel soon, guys. Same thing with the Laramie. Now let's go over the exterior stuff. Let's start with the Laramie Night Edition here. Sport hood up top, so we've got all these vents right here. Blacked out 1500 badging with the 5.7 liter Hemi badging. And then we've got the headlights right here, so they are full LED headlights. They've got LED accents on the top and on the bottom. They're reflector lights. Blacked out grille. We've got the fog lights just down below with the parking sensors. Tow hooks already integrated into the truck. And like I said, with all the Night Editions, this is going to be black no matter what color you pick on the exterior. Heading over to the Bighorn here. No sport hood. It still has blacked out 1500 Hemi badging on the side though. The lights are halogen bulbs. You can get optional LED lights on the Bighorns. The grille still all blacked out just like all the other Night Editions. And just down below we've got the fog lights, parking sensors, tow hooks all integrated. And so yeah, you can see there's a little bit of difference between the front end of both of them, but not a huge amount. Especially if you've got LED lights in this truck, they would look almost the same. Now we've got the rim set up here. So 20-inch rims, 275mm tires, 22-inch rims, 285mm tires, both all blacked out. I like the design on those rims, but the design on this Night Edition Laramie, it's just so much more intricate. I absolutely love it. I feel like this rim looks a little bit better. Just needs some black lug nuts, if you get what I'm saying, guys. And then anyways, fender flares on the Laramie, no fender flares on the Bighorn. You can see Bighorn has side steps that go down. So does the Laramie. That's what the Night Edition adds on both of the trucks, is side steps. And so let's head out to the back. We have our key fob here on the Night Edition. You've got a couple functions, lock and unlock and remote start. Press that twice. First time we'll lock it, second time we'll start it up. And then if you press it again, that'll shut it off. This will lower down the tailgate on the truck, or just unlock it for me. Anyways, full spray-in bed liner on this Night Edition. You've got the LED bed lights, cargo sliders in the rear as well. And then if we lift this up, quickly go over the multi-function tailgate so you can see how that opens with the tailgate. Makes getting in and out of bed a whole lot easier. I feel like a lot of trucks I've reviewed lately have had this. Anyways, all the plugins for towing. You've got the receiver hitch just down below, and then we can shut the tailgate here and there. Blacked out Ram logo 4x4 badging, Laramie badging. Exhaust tips are all blacked out as well. There's parking sensors at the bottom, and then the taillights full LEDs, and then this little part right here is also blacked out. Here's our key fob for the Bighorn Night Edition, lock and unlock and remote start. So press that twice. First time we'll lock it, second time we'll start it up. Press that again and that'll shut it right off. And then this one has the dampened tailgate, so it's just slow lowering. You can get spray and bed liner. This one just doesn't have it from the factory. You can also get LED bed lights. Again, this one isn't optioned out with it. Other than that, everything's pretty bare bones here. We can pick this up. Locks into place nicely. Still get that blacked out Ram logo, 4x4 badging. Bighorn all blacked out. All of your plugins for towing, receiver hitch. Exhaust tips are all blacked out as well on the Bighorn. Then there's parking sensors in the rear. And then finally, they haven't really changed anything with the taillights, with the regular taillights, so they're not blacked out or anything like that, just all normal. Now coming to the back with the Laramie here, we've got black trim at the top, leather with the contrasted stitching down here as well. Got little suede insert, your window control. One of the speakers for the sound system, this one has the Harman Kardon sound system, so it's 19 speakers and a subwoofer. Coming over to the seats here in the rear, got these nice little suede inserts, full leather. You've got the little piping on the side. This little center console thing right here with the extra storage. And then we have some charging stations. So full power outlet down below, USBs, heated seats, ventilation, black trim up top with the cup holders. You can pick up the seat if you want. And then under here we've got some extra storage, so it's kind of like little ice buckets. Coming around to the Bighorn, we have this cloth trim, more of the black trim as well. We've got soft touch up top, contrasted stitching with the leather, window control, and one of the speakers for the sound system. And then you can see here the whole seat situation's all messed up. Anyways, we've got rubber floor mats back here. It is a 60-40 split. You've got little cup holders pull out, so it's not quite the full center console that the Laramie has. But you can see these are the premium cloth seats, have a really nice look to them in general. And then you can see just down over there in that area, you got the charging stations, USBs, all that, vents. And then you've got your cup holders with your black trim just up above. No heated seats though in the rear. Little ice buckets down here to top things off. I've got keyless entry here, so one touch to lock it and then to unlock it. You set to put your hand on the back of the door handle. You can see this panel in the front looks identical to the one in the rear, so black trim, suede insert. You've got the leather with the contrasted stitching. All of your window controls, power folding mirrors. On this particular one, a couple more speakers for that Harman Kardon sound system. Memory seats, and then you can see the seats here in the front, so they say Laramie on it. Got full power adjustments on the side with lumbar support. And then you can see just down below here, you've got your pedals, your hood release as well. Parking brake, you've got your power adjustable pedals right there. Light controls, fog lights, cargo light, these are for the screens, and then steering wheel is going to be manually adjustable. Now this door panel in the front, same cloth trim with the black trim up top. Still got the leather with the contrasted stitching. All of your window controls, powered folding mirrors as well. Another one of the speakers for the sound system, and then we can look at the seats here in the rear. So that premium cloth with the contrasted stitching, more power adjustments on the seats with the lumbar. And then just down below here, got our adjustments for the, or not adjustments, you got the pedals, sorry. You got your hood as well. Now these are the adjustments for the pedals, parking brake. That's for the screens. You've got your lights, fog lights, cargo light, and then this is for the steering wheel to adjust it. Now to start up the truck, just put your foot on the brake, push the push start, and then it'll say Laramie right there in the center, and the truck will fire right up. Now we've got a bunch of controls here. So cruise control, that is for your adaptive cruise control function. You've got your gear selector, and then the steering wheel is full leather with contrasted stitching. Well, it's black, so it's not really contrasted. Anyways, more controls over here for the center screen, voice commands, and then you've got your turn signal / windshield wiper stalk to the side. Now I've got this little center gauge cluster. So on the left side, we've got the RPMs. On the right side, we have the speed, and then you've got the little center screen, which I'm scrolling through this so you can kind of see the difference between this and then the Bighorn Night Edition once we get over there, and you're actually not going to notice a whole lot of difference once we go over to the other screen. Now up top here, you've got a little 12 volt. This one has the 12-inch screen and the safety package, so lane departure assistance, parallel and perpendicular parking assistance, and now you can see the full 12-inch display. Analog climate controls flank both sides, analog volume controls as well. You've got your parking sensors, tow haul mode, stability control, trailer brakes as well, and then you can see the navigation screen is popped up. It takes up the whole touchscreen. There's drag and drop with all the functions on it. It's really responsive in general. And then if we go to the controls tab, we can see we've got heated ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. There's your backup camera. It's got the little zoom function on it. And then there is the surround camera system, so you can see that it gives you a ton of different views with the truck. Really easy to use, makes parking really easy as well. Here's our shifter for the 8-speed automatic, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel auto, 4-wheel high, 4-wheel low, true neutral, auto stop start as well. And then if we pop over here to the center console, Ram logo on the top, you can open this up. There's suede, little USB port, and then you can open this up even more. You got all the math tables. This slides back and forth here. There's extra storage under there, and then we can see here we've got a full power outlet, and then this has the RAM charger, so it has wireless charging on this one, and then a couple more USBs just down below. We have the dual glove box in the truck, so you can see that there's suede inserted into both of the glove boxes here, and then we can close it up. You can see that there is the Laramie badge on that side, and then you've got the leather with the contrasted stitching up top. Up here we have the button for the power sliding window, light controls, tailgate release, and then universal garage door openers. This one doesn't have it, but you can get a panoramic sunroof as an option. Now that we're done going over the Laramie Night Edition, let's head over to the Bighorn Night Edition. Start with the Bighorn Night Edition, just put your foot on the brake, push the push start. It says Bighorn in the center screen, and the truck fires right up. Cruise control right here on this side, we got the gear selector as well. We've got the leather steering wheel with the stitching in it, and then we can see over here we've got this little thing for the center screen, all of our voice commands on the other side. I forgot to mention the Laramie, but there are rocker panels on the back of the steering wheel to control the radio station. Same thing with the Bighorn. Windshield wiper, turn signal stalk there to the side. So now here we have the center display. We've got speed on the right side, on the left side we've got RPMs, and then you've got that little center screen which I can scroll through a couple different menus. Notice that this looks identical to the whole setup that is on the Laramie Night Edition. Still got a little 12 volt up here. This one has the 8.4-inch touchscreen. However, you can get a 12-inch screen with the Bighorn. You can see that it's really responsive, touch time, and then you can see the little backup camera function. It's got zoom in on the receiver hitch. Really easy to use in general, has those nice trajectory lines. And then if we go back to the home screen, you can see it is a dual zone climate. And by the way, this does have heated seats and a heated steering wheel. Analog climate controls down here. Analog radio controls right there. Analog controls to heated seats and heated steering wheel. And then you've got your parking sensors right here, tow all mode, stability control, and then this is your trailer brake control. This is the shifter for the 8-speed automatic, so 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel auto, 4-wheel high, true neutral, 4-wheel low as well. We've got the center console set up right here. You can open this up, get a little USB in there, and then open this up, you can see the little measuring tables. This slides back and forth on the truck. You've got some cup holders. You have a full power outlet just down below. You've got a couple phone holders right here, and then you've got some USBs as well. And then while we're on storage, glove box still has the dual glove box in the Bighorn, and then it says Bighorn on the front. Now you can see this one has the power sliding window, light controls are all up here, and then universal garage door opener, and then you can get a panoramic sunroof in the Bighorns as an option, by the way. Now that we are done going over the interior on the Bighorn, let's head out there to finish comparing to that Laramie Night Edition. Let's top this off. So this one stickers for about $64,000. That one stickers for about $52,000. So roughly there's about a $12,000 price difference between the two. And the biggest question is that truck worth $12,000 more? To me personally, not. I would get rid of all of the safety tech. That's not important to me. I'd add a sunroof because that is important to me. But that being said, there's still, even taking away the safety package, taking away the multifunction tailgate that I don't really care about, still probably about $10,000 difference. And so yeah, that's a tough one to justify. What I would have to say is I feel like the Bighorn is definitely a better value, but I think the Laramie looks so much better that I would have to go to the Laramie. So the Laramie definitely wins the looks department. That one's a better value, but then I would go for the Laramie because I love the interior so much more, and I love the exterior appearance as well. Let me know what you guys think. But as always, thank you everyone so much for watching. If you're stopping for the first time, please subscribe, comment down below what you thought, and then again, a big shout out and thank you to Larry Miller Dodge Ram Jeep Chrysler here in Sandy, Utah for providing us with the trucks. If you're in the market for a truck, check out their inventory in the link below. I'll see all of you in that next video.